Hi, so today we are going to study the very simple physiology of the heart attack. So we have to know, how does a heart attack happens? We already know this structure of the heart. Right here you see, this is the atrial portion. This right here is the ventricular portion. And right here you see are these coronary arteries. This is the right coronary artery and this is the left coronary artery. Now, the initial phase when the heart attack happens is when a plaque starts to build up inside these coronary arteries. Now, we have to understand what exactly is that plaque and how does this causes the blockage of the arteries. Now, if I right here zoom in into this area, you will see a healthy artery, right? This is how the blood is flowing through a healthy artery. Now, a plaque will start to build up. What is a plaque? A plaque is this yellowish substance that you see inside this artery. This substance is normally a fatty substance. A fatty substance normally include cholesterol buildup or some other kind of substances. Okay, so this starts to build up inside this artery. Normally, RBCs, the red blood cells, are supposed to flow through the artery, but because of this buildup, it will start to cause a blockage inside this artery. So you have here a blocked artery because the plaque has started to build up inside this artery, causing the RBCs to flow very difficultly. Okay, so if I show you a structure that I have drawn by myself, you see a red blood cells right here, you see a blood vessel right here, and you see a black right here that I have drawn. Okay, so the actual function of the RBCs is to carry oxygen. Everybody knows that. So basically what these RBCs have to do is to provide oxygen towards the cardiomyocytes. What are the cardiomyocytes? This structure right here you see is the structure of the cardiomyocytes. Cardiomyocytes are known as the heart muscle cells. So these heart muscle cells need their supply of oxygen. These are provided by the RBCs, the red blood cells. Red blood cells carry that oxygen. When they flow through the arteries, they eventually provide the oxygen to the cardiomyocytes. Now, if you see that the plaque has started to build up inside these coronary arteries, so once this happens, the blood cannot properly flow into the artery. When that happens, the oxygen is not being supplied inside the cardiomyocytes. So when the oxygen is not being supplied, what actually happens is the tissue of the cardiomyocytes start to die. So the dying tissue is ultimately what we call as an formation of an infarct. So right here we get an infarct. Why? Because the cardiomyocytes are not getting their proper oxygen. They start to break down. They start to become necrotic. The necrotic tissue develops. So this is what happens. So ultimately, this leads to formation of a heart attack. So heart attack, in a very simple explanation, is known as myocardial infarction. This is another name of a heart attack. Infarction means dead tissue. Okay, and myocardial means heart muscle. So what we have is dead tissue of the heart muscle. So that leads to a heart attack. A very simple explanation which I believe you have understood. Thank you.